Hi, everyone. Welcome on into onesoccer.ca. Pleased to have Commissioner Mark Noonan joining me. And for good reason, the Canadian Premier League has just made an announcement that the cap has increased and it will take effect for the 2023 season, 1.125 million with a minimum spend of 750,000. Minimum salary also increases to 30,000. There's incentive to sign U21 players as a cap relief will be offered. And the big one, too, is that the cap of 1.125 will strictly be used for the players. It will no longer be divvied up between players and technical staff. So, Commissioner Noonan, the incentive also to make this announcement and also have the cap rise, where did that come from?
It was a unanimous decision by our board of directors that we want to reward past performance. We want to make CPL a league of choice for a broader set of players, and we want to continue developing the league. This is a step in the right direction, and it's a sign that we are committed to developing the product for our wonderful supporters.
Obviously, attracting people to come and play in the Canadian Premier League is huge. Do you feel that this announcement will help do that?
It's a step in the right direction. It puts more money in players' pockets, and that will attract more talent. And these are meaningful percentage increases, and a 36% increase in the minimum salary, 18.5% increase in the overall player compensation. Making sure that we're raising the minimum that clubs have to spend on talent. All of these are good news if you're a player in CPL or a player who's considering coming to the Canadian Premier League.
On the flip side, it also looks like you're encouraging teams to sign U21 players with that cap relief. Again, the importance of knowing that this still is a development league and giving those minutes to young players. Why did you really want to make sure that that too was enforced?
Yeah, it's really important as our league develops it. For the foreseeable future, we're going to be a selling league, and if we do a good job developing our players, selling them, and then reinvesting those proceeds back into the league, it's going to help fuel the growth of our league and our clubs. And so, most clubs around the world are not investing in 28 to 30-year-old players. They're investing in young talent, and we're developing a pipeline of young talent that we've already started to export to larger leagues. And this incents our teams to continue developing that young talent.
Obviously, a lot is predicated on what the league is making. You have to look at your own finances. But was there any kind of research to see if these numbers were comparable to what other leagues are paying their players?
Now, this is an investment made by our board of directors, and it really isn't necessarily a reflection on what other leagues are doing, but what we can do based on where we are as a league that's just finished its fourth season. We're a young, developing league, and we're investing in our product here. And really, what we can do is trying to become the best league that we can be, and that's what this is all about.
There's obviously always excitement when these types of announcements are made. And I'm wondering, if there's a message to the fan base, if this is something we can expect year by year, or what is the plan moving forward when it comes to salary cap and just salary talk in general?
There's not necessarily a grand plan here. We assess this on a year-on-year basis, and this is what we've decided to do for this upcoming season. I wouldn't read into it any more than that.
But this is a lot of transparency. This is something that the fan base has been calling for. Is that another reason why there was a bigger announcement around this? Because, fans of the league have always wanted that kind of transparency.
Yeah, I mean, the supporters are so important to us, and there are certain things that in league business that you can be transparent with, and this is one of the things that we can certainly be transparent with, because it does become public, and we wanted to get out in front of it and make sure that everybody knew what it is that what we're doing.
We know another team is going to be joining the league. Again, do these numbers just speak to the growth of the league that's only wrapped up year 4?
Yeah, we're just getting started here, and we're incredibly excited to welcome Vancouver and the Langley community and the whole Lower Mainland to the Canadian Premier League. Rob Friend and his team are working diligently, and they're starting stadium development out there, and I can't wait till the next April to welcome them to the league, and they're going to bring a fantastic club to our existing base.
Well, this is exciting news, I know, for a lot of players and for the fan base, because it also just speaks to the league growing. And that's what everyone wants to see. Commissioner Noonan, congratulations on that announcement. And thanks so much for taking the time here on
Great.
onesoccer.ca.
Thanks, Andy. I appreciate it.